End of the day, H2K, I mean, played beautifully throughout that set, and I think the bigger thing here is if H2K keep playing like this, we can expect good games from them coming forward no matter what. If this consistency comes through, but now SPLYCE is the big question mark for me. What does SPLYCE have to do in the coming weeks to really sort this out?
I think this is a drafting issue. It's an issue that is fixable by play. They're playing very snowbally compositions as well, but I think the main issue in both these games, you can at least question the draft.
Absolutely, but of course that's enough from us. We do have Pyrotechnics standing by with the new mid laner of H2K.
Thanks very much, guys. Great cast on the day. I'm joined by FEBIVEN, the new mid laner, the old mid laner of H2K, if you want to go back a couple years. First off, congrats on your win. And I want to ask you a little bit about some pick choices, because we saw the first Katarina in EU here and the first Cassiopeia. What made you want to pick that champion? How'd you know it was going to work out so well?
I know that like if you play Katarina a lot in solo queue, it's just a champion that is. I feel like it's only good against players who don't understand how a champion works. It's always like that. Like if you don't know with Katarina and I'm playing with Exhaust and we have a good team composition against it, then she's not gonna do a lot. So I was really confident in my picks against Katarina because I play Katarina myself and I know her weaknesses and her strengths. So it was kind of easy.
Great. I'll remember that the next time I have to take on Vedius, and I can actually shut him down for a change. So it wasn't just you that had a massive impact, but excellent play on the series overall. I want to ask you a little bit about the team and just in general, like the comms and how you guys played seemed a little haphazard on day #1 against Origin, but it looks so much cleaner, so much clinical, what people were expecting out of H2K. What changed between opening day and today?
I don't think a lot of things changed between like the games 2 days ago and the games today. I think we had some small mistakes that we improved. Not specifically communication because it's really tough, but I think we just played a lot better today, and I think SPLYCE really underperformed. So it was much easier for us. Yeah.
Definitely seemed that way, and you guys seem to be so much more together, so clear. Ryu was kind of known as a shot call on the team, but you came and replaced him this year. How are the comms in the team? Like, who is really making these big play calls?
I think we don't have like a main shot caller. It's just everyone giving information, making calls, asking questions. Can we do this? Can we do Drake? Can we do Baron? Can you cover me? All this stuff, and I think we are just trying to get all on the same page. What we need to win the games in practice. We just try to play the best stuff possible. We try to communicate properly, and I think with a lot of time, we will be a very good team.
Well, it's certainly off to a great start for you guys, 4-0. One last question I want to ask you, FEBIVEN. Now that we've had a chance to see everyone play both groups, A and B, what is your opinion of the relative table strength, and who has the edge looking at it going to the next weeks of the split?
I think it's really tough to say. I haven't scrimmed most of the teams yet. I think I scrimmed only five teams in the LCS yet. All the teams have like new rosters. But I can say that Gamers2 and Fnatic, they look really strong in the other group. And I think for our group, Unicorns are looking very strong, even though we haven't scrimmed that yet. I saw them playing yesterday. It's going to be a lot of competition because there's so many good players, so many good teams right now. And yeah, it's just going to be tough, but I think we can do really well if we practice properly.
Absolutely, and you guys seem to have practiced a decent bit already, and very, very kind words and enthusiasm for a lot of the teams here in EU. Thanks again for joining me, FEBIVEN. Congratulations on your win. But for now, it's time to lock and load into the post-game lobby.
Welcome everybody to the post-game lobby, where I'm joined by Stress, Perks, and Mebdi to look back on week 1 of the 2017 EULCS Spring Split. Thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen. And we're going to start by taking a look at the last series of the week, which was H2K versus SPLYCE. H2K, they had already won their first series of the week versus OG. Up versus SPLYCE, it could have been an equal fight, but H2K dominated them.
It was disappointing from SPLYCE, really, when you look at it. I mean, we expected so much more. H2K just tore them apart. As soon as we look at the in-game, just H2K were drawing them around the map time and time again. Big fights going all H2K's way.
Is it safe to say that OG was a harder opponent than SPLYCE?
I mean, least to be discussed, but in terms of where the gold was at 20 and 25 minutes, maybe. You're not going to offer any more analysis?
Nah, I just thought it was funny to comment.
It was funny indeed.
Well, we saw FEBIVEN in Game 1 going off pretty heavily. Perks, your thoughts on his performance? I mean, Game 1, the Jace.
Yeah, I think he's playing really insane. Or like, he's playing really good. He's playing how he's supposed to play. he's playing, I think him and JANKOS are really good mid jungle. Like together, they play really good around pressure and around where to move or when to gank. I think JANKOS is like really good at ganking too. So they're a really good duo, I think. And that's why they will be a really strong team.
JANKOS was also player of the series, especially awarded by Perks also. So he'll thank you for that. One final thing maybe about SPLYCE. We saw them in their first match. Really not a good showing, Mebdi. Why do you think that was and how do you think they can evolve?
I think they just got frustrated as soon as they lost their first 1 or 2 kills, but I really thought SPLYCE was going to put up a better showing than what they did today.
I think in game 1, like draft was not so well done by SPLYCE, so it's like kind of an excuse for them to lose the game. But I think in game 2, the draft was pretty good and they had like everything they needed to win the game. Was just they had a good comp, they had a good 1-3-1, they had good after level 6, but they just fell too far behind. And after level 6, they did some poorly plays. How FEBIVEN to like Katarina. He didn't play the matchup as he was supposed to play, I think, and he tried to force too much. So he got punished for it, and I think after that, it was really hard for him to come back. So mid-jungle of H2K was just pressuring them up.